Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So today we will start with the topic of electric dipole, and then after we will discuss the topic of electric field on the axis of dipole. So first of all, starting with the topic of electric dipole. Now what is electric dipole? Basically two equal and opposite charges plus q and minus q separated by a very small distance. Suppose the distance between them is 2a, so they constitute a dipole. So this distance will be very small and the charges will be equal and opposite. So simply the definition for electric dipole will be two equal and opposite charges Here we have two charges minus q and plus q separated by a very small distance. Here the distance is 2a, right? They will form a dipole. Now next is, what is electric dipole moment? Basically, electric dipole moment, it is a vector quantity. That means it is also having direction, and we represent electric dipole moment as P, like this. This is the symbol for electric dipole moment. And basically that electric dipole which we have discussed, it is characterized by electric dipole moment. So it is represented by P, and the formula is Q, that is charge, multiplied by the distance between the charges, equal and opposite charges. Here the distance was 2a and the charge was q. We have taken the magnitude of that charge, and the direction of this electric dipole moment will be, direction of P will be from minus q to plus q. That means in this case of dipole, the direction of dipole moment will be from minus q to plus q, that is this way. Okay, so this is all about electric dipole and electric dipole moment. Now we will move on to the topic of electric field on the axis of dipole. Now suppose we are having a dipole like this, two equal and opposite charges minus q and plus q. These are separated by a very small distance of 2a, right? This is distance between these two charges. And suppose we have some point P here. Okay, this is on the axis of this dipole. This point P is anywhere on the axis of this dipole, and at this point P we want to find out the net electric field due to this dipole present. So what we will do, now suppose this is the center O, right? So this distance will be small a, and again this distance will also be small a. Now suppose this point P is at a distance of x from the center of this dipole. That means from here it is at distance x. From center the distance is x. Now at this point P, due to minus q charge, electric field will be in this direction, right? Electric field due to minus q charge will be like this, towards the charge, and electric field due to this plus q charge will be like this, away from the charge, that we all know. So the net electric field will be given by the subtraction of these two electric fields. Now which field, magnitude of which field will be greater? The one which is closer to this point, right? This charge is closer to point P, so the field will be more. This charge is comparatively away from this point P, so field will be less observed at this point P. So basically electric field due to plus Q charge will be greater than electric field due to minus Q charge. Now E net, that is net electric field, will be equal to what? Because these two fields are in opposite directions, so we have to subtract them. So we will subtract greater from the smaller. So greater one is E plus Q, so it will be E net will be E plus Q minus E minus Q, right? Now we just have to substitute the values. I hope this part is clear, that E plus Q will be greater because this charge is closer to point P, right? So in order to get E net, what we will do, we will just subtract the two fields because both the fields are in opposite directions. Now we just have to substitute the values of E plus Q and E minus Q. So it will be K is nothing but 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, KQ divided by X minus A whole square, right? Because if we look at E plus Q, so plus Q, distance between plus Q charge and P charge, this particular distance will be what? See, this distance is X and this distance is A. So this remaining distance will be what? X minus A. So X minus A will be equal to this distance between plus Q charge and point P. So that's why X minus A whole square minus KQ divided by X plus A whole square. Now here we have taken the distance between minus Q charge and point P. So this distance is X and this distance is A. So X plus A will be the distance between point P and minus Q charge. So that's why X plus A whole square. Now we just have to solve this part. We will take KQ as common. So we will be left with this part, right? Now we will take the LCM. After taking LCM, we will get this part. Now KQ is outside, and this denominator we can write it as x square minus a square whole square, right? Now this is basically a mathematical formula, so we can write it as this. Now for numerator, just use the formulas a plus b whole square here and a minus b whole square here. Now using the formulas of a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square here, we have got this part, right? So now this will cancel out with this one and this will cancel out with this one. We were left with kq 2ax plus 2ax, that is 4ax divided by x square minus a square whole square. So we can write this part as k 2k multiplied by q into 2a into x. We can write it like this, and then x square minus a square whole square. Now this part q into 2a, we can write it as p, right? Because formula for p is what? Q into 2a. So we will get E net is equals to right? 2kpx divided by x square minus a square whole square. Now this is the formula of E net. Now generally what happens in case of these dipoles, usually x is much greater than a, right? That means this particular distance is very small as compared to the point P, which is located at some distance from this dipole. Generally this case happens. So if x is much greater than a, that means what? A square is approaching to 0. So here in this expression we can write a square as 0. So a square will approach to 0 and we will be left with E net is equals to 2kp by x cube, because 1x will cancel out with 1x in the denominator, which is now x to the power 4, and we will be left with this part. You can solve one step more and you will get this result. E net will be equal to 2kp by x cube. So this will be the final expression for E net. So I hope this derivation is clear. We have done not much. What we have done is we have found the value of electric field at the axis of this particular dipole at any point P. We have just subtracted these two values of electric field and we have just solved this one and we have got this part, right? After that we have discussed if x is much greater than a, which is usually the case in these dipoles because the distance between these two charges is usually very small. So in that case E net will be equal to this part, right? So we have discussed about the electric dipole moment and electric field on the axis of this dipole. So I hope this video was helpful for you. So far that's it for this video. Thank you.